just lean in a little bit there. I got Ellie beside me, and we are travelling from where are we going? Blue Rock to Glenmaggie. So Elliot's jumped in with me for this trip. We've just juiced up, sauced up, got ready, and we're heading over to Glenmaggie. It's going to be a good trip because I caught big bass. I don't want to brag, but I had a really good time. My boat is awesome. They both put me on to fish. I can't thank Frank enough, day one, for putting me in a spot where I could. And Cole today, we just had a freaking fat time. So caught him a piece. And I'll never forget the look on Cole's face, and I hope it comes out on the camera. We had an absolute ball today. So anyway, we're off. The crew's behind us, and yeah, we'll talk to you in a minute. An extra deep chubby or just normal chubby?
I thought it was the deep.
I think mine was the deep one. The longer, like slightly longer.
Yeah, I threw the spike. Yeah. Just a little bit deeper.
What were you throwing?
Throwing his chubby around.
You're playing with it, chubby. Dirty chubby player.
That's it.
Right, so we are here at Glenmaggie. We are set up. I'll just show you the campsite. The guys have looked after us. We've actually got a PowerPoint, so I can plug the caravan in, which is really cool. So let me just. So this is where the briefing is. The clubhouse. That's obviously boat one. Johnny Noel. We got my boat and my car. Then we got the caravan. And Luke's car's over the back with the rooftop on it. So as you might see in the background here, it is blowing its ringer out. It is really windy, so we're not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow, but all set up. All the rest of the guys are down the back down here. You get half on that side over there, and then half on this side over here. So a couple more down the end. A few of the boys have actually, I should swing this back around, backwards and forwards. Right over on the hill there's houses. One of those houses over there is the campsite that I normally camp with. So that's where Coney and Maddie and Mick and Braden, who else is over there? Keegan, they're all over in one of those houses over there. Anyway, it's pretty cool here. They look after us really well. As I said, they give us a PowerPoint so we can plug some stuff in. But this is the clubhouse in here. So it's a big clubhouse. It gives us undercover. And then that's the most, here you go. That's the most important part over there, the bar. So we'll be having a few quiet ales tomorrow here. And yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to a big day. So that's the way it goes, and we'll see how we go tomorrow on pre-fish. I'll check back in later on. That's very bright. Let's see if that works. Alright, it is pre-fish day, and you'd see we've ducked into the back of a bay, and it's really deceptive. The main bay and most of the cool fishing spots are excuse me, I'm going to put my sunglasses on because I can't if we can see. Most of the fishing spots that are really well known in this dam are just being blown off the water. There's white caps out in the main bay. So we went and checked a few spots early, and now we're just up in the river arm with everybody else just out of the wind. It's quite boring trying to nut out a bite out here in some deeper water, because realistically there's 20 boats here and 20 boats are on an edge, so we'll see how we go. You know, it means nothing to me. My boater could do something totally different tomorrow, but I'm trying to help Luke at least work out a pattern so he can enjoy himself tomorrow, but it's not working. So anyway, out now. Bored yet?
Yes.
Why are you bored?
Why?
Why is this boring?
Because we're doing 5 knots for at least 20 minutes now.
Probably got 20 minutes to go. This is so boring. We're doing 5 knots. We went as far as we can go. For me, pre-fish is done. I've got nothing else I can give. It's too windy to go to those spots out in the bay, so I've just got to tag on to where my boater is. I can't really help Luke anymore. All of my other spots are all too windy at the moment. So I'm just going to head back out and maybe stop at 1 or 2 spots, but pre-fish is pretty much over. It's 1 o'clock now. We're supposed to be up the water by 2. It's 2 o'clock, isn't it?
Oh, I think you just got to be at the briefing.
And then briefing at 3?
Yeah. I mean, registration.
Registration, sorry. Yeah. I thought it was off the water at 2, registration at 3, briefing at 4.
Get your first place trophy at 4. Yeah.
Give my, yeah. Give my trophy. Yeah, so I shall talk to you all later on. We've got campsites all on here. The clubhouse at the top. I'm in that corner there with Mearsy's boat. Joining over there. The rest of the boys over here. Camp on that side. Way down this side. There's Dane. Hi. Barry's over here on that side. This is the boat ramp, which is a dirt boat ramp. Here. So this is the tub I'm going out in tomorrow. Paul Piper all set up. Pretty cool. Same as Johnny Noble's, I think. So plenty of room in there. We're taking off from number 3.
So that wraps up the Blue Rock round. We've now got our Eco Gear Glenmaggie Dam qualifier, our 3rd time here at Glenmaggie for ABT. Second round for our 2024 Bass Pro season this year. Thank you obviously to the guys here at the Boat Club, to Rapala, 13 Fishing, all our Bass Pro sponsors, and of course to you guys who all made the effort to be here. Some of you have travelled a long way to come and fish these Victorian bass. This is another one we're running on the app, so if you haven't at the end, make sure you log in and make sure you're registered into the event. Individual weight event, boaters, again, you're fishing for 5 bass per session. Non-boaters, you're doing 3 bass per session. 1 session per day. We'll be starting each day at 6:30 a.m. We'll have a couple of flights again, just to help manage the boat ramp launching, retrieving process. So 2 and 2:15 on day 1, and 1 and 1:15 on day 2. And make sure you check your little flight cards when you get those later on, because we've We've adjusted, so if you're in the first half, you're actually going to be finishing at 2:15 on day 1, and 2 o'clock is the second half of the field, just to mix it up a little bit, keep you on your toes. With each other. Righty, it's a small room. Once you've got your pairing, let's head outside to make your plans, otherwise it's going to get real noisy in here real quick. Kicking off our first group, boat number 1 will be Heath Kimper fishing with Rob Tilley, Jason Forrest Hamilton, boat 2 running spare. Righty, boat number 3, we have an assurance his boat is fixed, will be Paul Piper, fishing with Corey Goldie, and then boat 4 is Mick Johnson running spare.
Red Bull. Hey, Mick.
Paul is minutes away from being here.
Right here.
Paul Piper.
Me. Me, that's all you got to worry about, bro.
And our next grouping, boat number 5 is Frank.
I'll put this there so we can, because I'm doing this thing. So, what? This is just for the camera.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Back you in, drive the boat in.
Yep. Down here, 5:45.
Yep. So,
Yep.
any particular thing you want me to tie on?
We'll be throwing a bit of everything. So.
Bit of everything. Bit of junk fishing.
Yep.
Sweet. Start line. Everyone is ready. Unfortunately, we were taking off from number 3, but we've had a penalty. Paul's had some boat problems and couldn't make the briefing last night, so we're actually starting off from last place. So we're sitting out the back, just waiting for everyone to go. But that is the way it goes. We're still going to slam, aren't we, Paul?
Yes, mate.
Yes. So I am with. I'll turn this around. I'm with Paul Piper here.
Thank you.
We're in Paul's little tub. We've got a 115. She's a 4-stroke, not a Pro XS. 2-stroke. 2-stroke, but not a Pro XS. Good little rig. I think it's the same as Johnny Noble's. So, yeah, Skeeter, isn't it?
No, 18. That's 17.8.
Yep. So we're going to go across the other side and try and catch some fish. So, anyway. That's it. I'm going to sign out from here. You'll see me on the water. I've got my little battery pack going, and I will record as much as what I can. So, talk to you later on.
Okay, yeah, they're just little taps, eh? That's what I was getting over there. Good. Back?
Yes. Yeah, I'll do it just past me next week.
Yeah. Good on you, Bill.
Yes, he's here, mate.
No,
Well done. Good work.
we broke the ice. And that's one of those mullet things I was going to put on there.
Well, yeah.
Different, isn't it? Similar. Well, since they're biting that, I might bridge it up. Yeah. Not being much
Can I have that?
the ruler.
It's a whole folder. It's the white button for us.
No worries.
Rightio.
Alright.
So, 38. Start. Alright, we are. What time is it? I should check that for you. It's at 8:50 update, so nearly 9 o'clock. It's been a very, very tough and slow morning. We've had 2 bites and 1 fish, although that fish is another quality one for me. So 38 centimetre. 2 more of them and I'll be sitting pretty good today. So fish are few and far between. The updates on the scoreboard look that everyone's doing tough, not just us. Paul's over the back there. He's casting his ass off. We're all having some fun, but we're not sure what to do next. But we'll see how we go. Paul's picked another bank to try, and yeah. See how it goes, but Morgo's just been working to the left of us there. He's got 2 fish, and we've only got the 1. So we'll continue on. Anything you want to add, Paul? You're all good?
Yeah, right.
He's all good. He's happy. We're happy. All right, we're going to keep going, and I'll talk to you later on. So we are now at 10:13 and Paul's still on donuts.
Yes.
But I've got another little one, 19 centimetres. So it's a 40 and a 19 for me so far. We're just about to move. We've pushed up into the 5 knot zone. We head out of the 5 knot zone. We've seen a few of the boys that are starting to come out. So Snee's going down if they're all coming out. There's probably a reason why Coney and Mully and guys like that are driving out from up there. So we'll go and we'll check around the corner of the bridge, I think. That's the plan, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
We've been having a good old chat. We've been yarning about cars and boats, and this is what co-boating's all about. Is get to know your boater and get to know about them, and you find about their dog's auntie's dog's, toenail. But that's what it's all about. It's about being personable and just enjoying your time in the water. I've had a ball at Blue Rock, and I'm having a ball here at Glenmaggie. Just another experience, another boat to go out in. A nice little boat. This one, it's very stable in the water. Underpowered. We all say that about everything. We're men. We'll get it going, and we'll talk to you later on.
Fucking dropped him, Corey. He's on the net. Right at the net. See, your other rod would have held him on, eh?
Rightio, we are another update. So we're at 11:30 and I've dropped a big one, about the same size as the one I caught earlier. So we estimate it'll be about 40 centimetres. Dropped it at the net. But anyway, shit happens. got to move on. So that would have been my bag filler. We're going to go for a bit of a run now and see if we can find Paul 5 fish quickly, and me, we're going to go for 1 more fish.
Going for gold.
As you can see here in the background, we are at the bridge at the moment. This is where we dropped the big one, and anyway, we'll see how we go. Oh, it's still up there.
Yeah, wow, that's a trip out that.
What are you doing, Elian?
Rigging up.
Rigging up. What are you doing, Bryce?
Just trying to find a hole in it.
Mental note to self, if you're a co-boater, what you should do is tie your knots and do your rods before you get half pissed, and before it gets dark where you can't see what you're doing. But the boys are actually enjoying themselves over there, but as I said, mental note to self, don't be like these guys.
I'm fucking full of good ideas. Let's chuck a spoon. I'm going yellow belly fishing. I'm just coming with my yellow backpack next year, and I'm just. And you know what? I'm going to actually bring a yellow belly.
Yeah, he's this little tiny,
It's not a
like,
team thing, is it?
small.
Do you actually believe anything Langer says in an interview?
No, I watched him throw it though in the highlights.
That little jig.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he caught him.
Yeah, because it shows a video of him showing the fish in the video with the lure in its mouth.
So I'm here with Keegan, and as a co-boater you've got to learn to help everyone out. Keegan's got nothing to do with me today, but because I'm standing around doing nothing, I'm going to help him back his boat in because he doesn't have the co today. So good luck, huh?
Thanks, brother.
Go get in him. So sometimes as a co you have to do the boat, but very muddy to get in and out of the boat, so I've jumped in with Langers in Langers' boat, and he's going to deliver me to Mick on the water so I don't get dirty feet and Mick doesn't punch me. Anyway, that's my plan. Alright, we are here for the start of day 2, and I'm with the leader in the background there, Mr. Mick Johnson. So my boat of the day, my job is to keep all the guys that come and follow Mick around away. So I've tied a 20-gram spoon on, and I'm just going to be casting at anyone that comes within 100 metres of it. And protect that space for you, Mick.
Good man.
Yeah, we'll see how many people do turn up. It is unusual, but it does happen. People do go and stalk the leader, so we'll see if that happens. That'll be interesting. But if it doesn't happen, we've still got to catch him. So I'm in third. Third. Mick's in first. So ball's in our court. I know I'll be on fish because Mick was on fish yesterday, so that's cool. Beautiful morning, as you can see. Turn the camera around. Why would it be anywhere else? Have a look at that. It's just insane. So yes, we're off in a few minutes time, and 25 boats is, well, realistically still in contention. So somebody cracks a couple of those big ones, I'll push right up. Can't remember whether it was how many. There was only like 2 or 3 bags filled, wasn't there? Yeah. And they were the guys that chased those little ones, apart from you.
500 grams between the 10th and the 2nd.
Yeah. So 500 grams between 10th and 2nd. So there you go. Mick's got about a kilo lead. Yeah. Everyone's behind us.
Mick Johnson underneath.
Switch.
Alright. You did it again.
You got a spare one? That is some quick thinking. Right, so the aim here is to give me a couple of casts to start with. Hopefully catch a fish early. He's going to leave me some water, but you come off close to the rocks or out over the water yesterday? Start. Quick, blast forward. Oh, he's got there. Go. No, well, if you're fishing in close, stay in close. Yeah. On the net, isn't it? Ready? Start. Oh yeah, they're ready. No, they're not. They're bass.
Board. Well, don't pull out. Look at that thing.
Oh, hang on. I'll get one. I did too. Oh no, there's my second fish. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Maybe.
Just in case it dropped off. I was underneath it, just in case it dropped off.
We've got a 9:28 update. Mick has his 5. I have 2. Well, I can't really call it 2. I would call it 1 and an 1/8. It actually made it to the 10 centimetre mark, so I'm going to make a move. Now we're just crossing live on board with day 1 leader Mick Johnson. No. That much. Oh, one of them. That's what I want. Net. Nope. I'd take it, son. That one. Mentions are ready. No, the bass.
Got him.
I've got him.
Got him.
It's not much bigger than the other one, but I got him. That was in the same spot before that one.
Was it?
That's small. Now I can go from here about not having a bag. Fine. Nick hasn't really left me too many fish today, and the ones that he has left me, he's decided to make them about the same size as my lure, but I'll take every one of them. There'll be some photos I'll put up here of how big my fish are. We're just struggling to find that size that Mick was getting yesterday, so it got really tough today, and you can hope that it gets tough for everyone the same as what it has for us, but you know, somebody always nuts it out. At this stage, I said, scorecards are probably closed. Mick's got more than a 600 gram lead over Braden, but he's got one fish still to put in his well. So we're going to keep pushing right till the end. There will be no resting on this one. Will there, Mick? No. I'm in contention still for first place. I think I'm sitting in third. One good fish put me in second, but Benny still hasn't registered a fish, which he won't be able to do until the end. His app's not working. So I'm not 100% sure. Normally in this situation, if I was out of contention, I'd probably just sit down for the last couple of hours and leave every fish for me. So I'll probably fish for the next maybe hour and leave the last hour by himself. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, no, you're right. In the last 10 minutes, what have we got? 8 minutes left. Well, it'll take us a couple of minutes to get across the other side. Mick's going to catch an upgrade here and make a superstar of himself. Oh, yes. Is it not a fish? Bugger. Oh. Oh. That was devastating. Thought I had a fish. Okay. Go back to packing up the boat. So yes, as a co-boater, make sure that you're ready to go when your boater wants to go. You know, Mick's in the lead. He wants to fish until the friggin' last second he can, just to stay there. It's worth, you know, $2,000 for him to win this. So as a co-boater, you don't want to get in his way. You want to make sure. See, I've got the key tag already in my pocket to hang it on the board, so if we come in with seconds to go, I can get it on the board in time. And make sure that all of my stuff's already packed up, ready to go. So all Mick has to do is lift the electric up, put his life jacket on, and piss bolt back to the boat ramp. When we get close enough, I'll be on the front deck ready to jump off and hang that key tag up so we don't get any late penalties. So the key is to work together. It's hard sometimes. Like Mick's been fishing a bank all day, and it has been hard to at stages to get a cast in, but you know, that's part and parcel. If I wanted to get a cast out in front, I would be boating in my own boat. This is not what it's about. It's about learning. I've learned so much from Mick today. I've watched everything that he's done, and I'll be putting some of it into practice in trips to come. So I was a bit mesmerised by his retrieve this weekend. Now I'm not going to say what his retrieve was, because that's up to Mick to say that if he wants to let that out of the bag, but it was very interesting to watch and learn about his retrieve versus other people's this weekend, and probably why he caught the number of fish he did yesterday. Pretty sure he just had another bite. So I'll turn the camera around, we'll watch Mick for the last couple of minutes. Cross live to Rapala pro angler Mick Johnson, and
For this, the second round, the Eco Gear round of the 13 Fishing Bass Pro Series. We've got the presentation underway, but before I start that, a couple of massive thank you. Thank you first to the guys from the Power Boat Club feeding and watering us. Thank you very much, guys. Out of the chat there, but you guys are off. We hope you made a bit of money, and we love having a nice shady presentation in here. This is actually luxury for bass tournaments. Normally it's out under a tree and under a marquee. Second, thanks to the girls on the bank getting stuff sorted. Bridget for the key tag board, Nicole for running the event and checking all your fish. Thank you very much for letting us talk about fishing. And of course, Nicole is now going to be the official photographer for this event. So, 2022, we put 191 bass through the app. Average size overall was 20.3 centimetres. The boaters caught 20.8 centimetre fish on average, non-boaters 18 centimetre fish on average. There were 29 fish bigger than 30 centimetre and one bigger than 40 centimetres, and the big bass was 40 centimetres. Last year, big bass was 44 centimetres. You've got biggest fish, 51 centimetres here, but that was blue rock, so biggest bass here was 43 centimetres. So big fish size hasn't changed too much. This year was a little bit tougher fishing wise because the overall average size from last year to this year went from 22.2 down to 21.6. 284 bass this year, 292 last year, 191 the year before. So it seems like some of those bigger fish are either gone up the river, down the river, harder to find. So I'm sure that relates with a lot of your experience when you're out there. Non-boaters do pretty well here. Non-boater average this year was 21 centimetres, boater average was 21.8 centimetres. This year there were 24 fish bigger than 30 centimetres, 3 were bigger than 40 centimetres, and as I said, the biggest was 43 for this event. Let's get into some prizes. We of course give cash and prizes away. Did we do the unofficial AOY? Who's going to be leading AOY after this event? Braden maybe, hey? Braden was saying that he was dreaming he was going to win AOY this year, and he's probably started off the right way. Let's start off with the non-boaters. Okay. Non-boaters, we have packs for the top 9 and a lonely old badge for the top 10. And 10th place, 4 fish for 345 grams, Lee Mirams. Lee, get yourself a badge, mate. There you go. Just shows being a local helps you nothing much at all on this lake, does it? That's it. 9th place, he caught 2 fish for 363 grams, Elion Cloita. Elion, you get yourself a Sunline pack. Good on you, mate. You made the big trip from up in Queensland, mate. Congratulations. In 8th place, he caught 3 today for 475 grams, Luke Mason. Come on, Luke, get yourself an atomic pack. All these packs, if you're a noddy, they've got a little, you can send an email or make a phone call and back to say thanks for them. So, well done, mate. Make sure you thank the sponsors before you chuck the top out. In 7th place, 4 fish for 529 grams in total. Steve Mears gets the EK beer pack. Well done, Steve. There you go, mate. Nicole will take your photo. In 6th place, 6 out of 6 fish for 891 grams. Including a giant kicker today of 21.5 centimetres, Jake Hardy. Bassman pack. There you go, mate. Well done. Another badge for you. And in 5th place, another 6 out of 6 fish for 1.227 kilos. His kicker fish today was 23.5, Nick Brown. Here you go. Gets exactly the same Bassman pack as Jake, except you get a Bassman hat as well. And who won the atomic pack? Was that? Who won the atomic pack? Yeah. Pass that hat back. Keep going. Thank you. All right, let's get up to 4th place, and this is the 3rd in the Rapala bonuses. All of the Merck and Rapala bonuses we had to pay out of a different account, so we will get that money to you when we get back. He also came 4th place, so he gets a great Samaki prize pack with some of the Samaki and Versa stuff in it. That's Rob Tilley, 6 out of 6, 1.253. There you go, mate. In 3rd place, he caught 5 out of 6 fish for 1.328 kilos.
The big bass ate a Daiwa T-tail thing.
Little bait junkie?
Bait junkie, 1/6, just shaking it in the tree.
And first thing in the morning?
Third cast of the day.
Yep. And did you catch that thing and you said, this is going to be big bass?
Oh, I knew when I hooked it was good, but I thought someone was going to come in with something bigger. There's some pretty big bass in there. Yeah.
But yours was the biggest weekend. Congratulations in second place. Well done, Benny. Now, first place. Oh, Ben, you also won. Wait a sec before you... I'll give you the Rapala number 2. There you go. You get another... We'll send you another 125 for that. Thank you. First place won the first place Rapala bonus, so that's $250. Also wins the trophy for first. That's non-boater here. Wins a great Rapala Crush City and 13 Fishing Reel pack, which is here. Let's get him up. It's his first ABT tournament, Noah Crook. Come on, Noah. Look at that fancy trophy. How heavy is that thing?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Mate, you first ABT, 1 shot, 1 kill. How do you enjoy fishing with all these fine people on the water?
Yeah, a lot to learn. Thanks to Bryce and Jesse. Yeah, awesome.
It was 2 different. Your fishing with those 2 anglers would have been 2 different sorts of fishing over the 2 days. From the back of the boat, you got to get used to be able to do everything. What were the techniques that helped you out this weekend? What baits and what techniques did you use?
Yeah, so fishing the edges, the ZX40 was a killer,
Yep.
and then the soft plastics with the spin right jig heads.
Yep.
And yeah.
And then today with Jesse, was it the same plastics?
Yeah, same plastics with, but today I put on the jig spin from Spin Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. So now you've done one event as a non-boater, you've won. You know it's going to go downhill from here.
Yeah, probably. Fingers crossed it doesn't.
There you go. So by winning this event, you make the grand final, which is going to be up at Lake St Clair. You're going to get the olds to drive you up there and have a shot at the grand final because you qualified instantly now.
Yeah, I might have to get Dad to take me again.
That's it. Good on you, Dad. Where is Dad? There he is. Anyone else? You've got some great boaters there that you've thanked. Anyone else you want to thank?
Thanks to all the sponsors. Yeah, Dad for taking me.
Yeah, good on you, Dad. All right, well, we don't leave too quickly because afterwards we do an interview with you and it goes up on social media so you can tell everyone who you caught on. But a round of applause for our non-boating Sam. Well done. That's yours. This is all yours as well. Go outside and get your photo taken. All right. Corey, did you win the TT pack?
Yep.
Okay, you get that as well.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into the boaters. We paid the top 4 get cash. The rest get maybe a Mercury bonus if they're lucky. The rest get a badge. In 10th place, he caught 7 out of 10 fish for 1.984 kilos. Matty Langford. He's normally got the badge with the 1 on the front, but this one's got an additional 0 on it for you there, mate. Well done. Congratulations. And I'm very proud to come 9th place and to beat Matty by a few grams. So good on you, Matty. Thank you. 8th place. 10 out of 10, 2.444 kilos. Jason DeForest Haddleton. Can we get some badge, mate? Well done, mate. Right, yeah, what was the secret bait for you this weekend?
Berkeley ProTech 38 brims in deep in banana prawn.
I don't even know what that is. It's very complicated. 7th place. He caught 1.721 kilos yesterday, followed up with another 782 grams today. 10 out of 10 for 2.503. Frank the Tank Carabetta. Come on, Frank. No cash to go with us, my mate, just a badge for you. So good on you, mate. Victoria was pretty nice to you. What was your secret bait this weekend?
Beetle spin.
Beetle spin for Frank. Well done. In 6th place, he caught 7 out of 10 fish for 2.873. Probably was wanting to catch more than 2 yesterday, would have helped him out. 7 fish, 2.873. is Keegan Painter. Come on, get us the badge, please. All the way to Victoria to all you got the stinking badge. What was your best bait?
I was just going with jackal, actually. I kind of worked out late yesterday and caught those 2 good ones, and then I went out this morning and literally just threw a jackal all day and got them all on that. Probably caught like a dozen fish. But
Nice, that's not LTT.
just needed one big one.
There you go, as always. Keegan in 5th place. Stepping up to the boater division this year, he's doing pretty well. He caught 8 out of 10 for 2.876 kilo. 5th place, Timmy Jones. Well done, Timmy. And a second event ahead of Dano. Now, before you got to, while you're up here, you got the mic. What do you got to say to Dane? Got to lift his game or what?
Nah, nothing.
You know, because a closed mouth gathers no feet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What was your gun bait for the weekend?
Just a chatterbait, jackal. Yeah.
All right, mate, well done. Timmy, now you missed out on the cash, unfortunately, but the top 4 get cash. 4th place, 10 out of 10 for 3 kilos on the knocker, including a kicker today of 36.5 kilos. Our Blue Rock winner, Mitchell Cone. $600. Probably able to shout Nicole your folder out of that, mate. You never know. Hey, what was your bait here? We know you gulped, and would you throw a gulp and what else in Blue Rock?
The dunk and
the dunk?
Yeah, the dunk and the power dunk this weekend. So
Dunked it.
just dunked it.
There you go, $600 for you. Well done. 3rd place, and the 3rd Mercury bonus, which is an extra $75, which we will send when we get back to the office. He caught 4 out for 1.543 yesterday, 5 today for 1.89. Adam Mears, 9 fish for 3.43. Now, one of these guys stepping up from the back of the boat, mate. And what was your, if these guys are going to do it all again, what bait are they going to use? What worked for you?
The jackal, chubby and brown dog.
Brown dog chubby, you're like a brim fisherman, mate.
That's it.
Good on you. Well done. Go and get your phone. Oh, take this as well. Hold on, I'm going to take that. And you get to keep that, put it on the shed wall. 2nd place, and it was a pretty close affair in the end. He was catching up to Mick Johnson, who was leader after the first day, but he caught 9 fish for 3.707, just a 300 grammer yesterday. He would have done all right. Braden Shue, our 2-time grand final winner. 1,000 wing hangs, and then also another $125 for running the Mercury. And, is that going to go towards the new V8 or what?
Yeah, maybe. Might have to swap her over, eh?
You might have to go and see what Hickson's got on the shelves there. But tell us, Braden, you caught some good fish, especially today. What did you learn between yesterday and today, which got your bag bigger?
Yesterday I was throwing the Daiwa Spike in the EXDR. The 53mm, that got most of the bites yesterday, but quite small. And then today I went over to a lipless in silent, just a little Japanese thing.
Yep.
Just threw that all day and got the bites.
Fishing the edges or fishing trees?
Yeah, edges, yeah.
Well, it was a good bag today, mate. You nearly got it done. Well done, Braden. And leading AOI, I think. 1st place gets $2,200 in cash, plus another $250 for running one of those lovely V8 Mercs. He caught 3.008 kilos yesterday, followed it up with 5 today for 995 grams, including a kicker of 25 centimetres. Mick Johnson coming in this ball. Mick Johnson. These are the ones that matter. There's cash in that one, and you can pick those fellas up, mate. But how many of these you got now? Is this your 2nd one of these qualifier wins?
Yeah, it is 2nd. Yep.
And you live in Queensland, you've got to come all the way to Victoria to get it done.
Yeah, that's right.
You have a look. You have one at Australian Open on Somerset before, so that sort of counts as one of your home lakes. But what is it that gels with Victoria for you? What do you do so well down here?
I don't know. Last year it was very similar. I had a crankbait bite. I don't know, just something I like doing. I suppose it was just throwing small cranks. Probably make good bream fishing, I know.
You probably would, mate. If you got that boat in the salt water, mate, it'd go all right. So tell us, what was your crank of choice for the weekend, and how did you get it done? Fishing edges, fishing trees, doing what?
So on pre-fish, yeah, it was all blown out, as everyone knew. Didn't get to fish any of this open stuff up the top. I fished an edge all weekend, or got me fish off all weekend off an edge that I fished last year. Knew it wouldn't have been touched from pre-fish because it was blown out. And I was just throwing actually with Braden. I was going over going over some small crankbaits with Braden, and he had it was a little spike that I liked the colour of, and he put some hooks on it for me and
Stole it?
handed it to me and said, "This is going to be the bait that you beat me on," and it was.
I think we've got to get Braden to, he better start guessing what's happening for all of it, because he guessed he was going to win the grand final. He said he was going to be leading AOY, and he gave you the winning bait. What tips you got for the rest of these guys?
Wait and see.
Oh, wait and see. Yeah, I thought it's like $5 a bit at 1-800 number. Give you a call, mate. Psychic readings. Anyone you'd like to thank, mate? It's a big effort to get down here.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife and kids, obviously, for it's a big ask coming down here, and especially having a small business. They get to stay there and run the show and do everything. But big thank you to 13 Fishing for sponsoring it, and Rapala and 13 Fishing for looking after me. Thank you to you guys. Thanks to the guys at the boat club, and thanks everyone for coming down and. Yeah,
give it a crack. It's a good crowd down here, isn't it? Everyone has a good time coming here. Doesn't matter that the fish aren't giant; it's a good time.
That's right, yeah. And it's not the size of the fish. It's the time you have, and it's good to have the road trip and do it. Do it over a week or 10 days, whatever it is, and just mingle and all catch up.
Awesome, and just quietly, fan of that check up and down is awesome, cool. But you can keep doing that if you like. It's good. Mate, I'll give you your trophy there, Nicole. We'll take some photos. We'll catch up with you, interview before you take off. But a final round of applause for our champion, Mick Johnson. And I think that's about it. Drive home safely, everybody, and if you're not going to the group tournaments, that's your problem. We'll see you in the next batch one. Thank you.
Alright, that is it. We are checking in for probably the last time. Depends on how many board I get on the way home, but got the caravan in tow. I am sitting on the highway, 423 kilometres to go. It's very windy and it's not the best driving conditions. It's currently 38 degrees, so I'm not pushing it by any stretch. I'll probably pull over and have a bit of a break. I've never gone this way before. I normally always go through the back way. I'm going around through Melbourne. I don't want to drive through the hills and put too much pressure on the old gearbox towing the caravan. Very, very good weekend, good way to start the season, good way to start the tournament season, good way to start the video series on how to be a co-boater. I think I got plenty of footage and lots of hints and tips. If I didn't, I'll do some voiceover work and I've made it all work with some voiceover work. So yeah, I fished really well at Blue Rock. Everything went right, including that one big fish, the fish of a lifetime, and to get in a comp is even better. Then went in with confidence at Glenmaggie, had Paul Piper on day one and was lucky enough to get another big fish on there. Not big enough to win big bass, but a big fish to keep me in contention. And of course, when you're fishing against guys of Benny's calibre, so he comes in with one fish and beats you, or 3 or 6 fish or whatever it is. So it was good to catch up with everyone, and it was good to finish out the weekend with a 3rd place. So a 1st and a 3rd, pretty consistent, pretty happy with that. Probably not as consistent as Benny with 2 seconds. But yeah, we should be equal on points for AOY going into the next round. So I've got to talk Benny into coming up to New South Wales to have a bit of a go at that. I believe it was Noah. Sorry if I get your name wrong, I'll put it up here. Noah winning, he absolutely dominated. Bryce Abbott and I had a chat last night, and he reckons Noah's going to go a long way in the sport. So that's really cool. Hopefully his dad can get him up to Queensland to the grand final. That would be even better. So now a little short break for me. My next crossover will be the electric series, first round of the electric series at Maroon in a few weeks' time. So I'll do some more videos on that in coming. But yeah, a lot happening in the first half of the year. So I'll keep punching as many videos out as I can. The How to Be a Co-boater series. This is the first time of that. And it should hopefully get some more of you off your bums to come and fish some of these tournaments, because I had a really good time. And yes, it doesn't matter what your draw is, you just go out there and have fun, and that's what I did. So proud of my efforts, proud of Alion's efforts as a brand ambassador for Bluefin. 2 ninth positions, you know, flew down from Queensland and just gave it a go. So that's a prime example of a 2 top 10s. Well done, Alion, and yeah, I'll catch us all in the next one.